Hey guys, what's going on? It's Rook and I'm back again for another browndust 2 video. We have the December 16th maintenance notes to cover regarding the 1.5 anniversary, which is happening within the next day, so get really excited for that because we have some awesome banners, some L2D stuff coming, some new content, incredible update. I'm telling you guys, browndust 2 is about to have like the best month in I think gacha gaming history. In my opinion, not maybe not monetarily wise, but just in terms of content releasing and banners and costumes, outfits and all this I think it might be the best month. We have some awesome stuff coming. I apologize in advance if my voice sounds a bit nasally. I am pretty sick right now, but I'm gonna try to get through this video as best as I can and deliver some pretty worthwhile news, I think. So maintenance schedule does start December 16th from 11:50 p.m. UTC to December 17th 5:20 a.m. UTC. So 5.5 hour update. So not too bad. You guys can go ahead and convert that into your local times online pretty easily. So go ahead and check that out so you know your exact wait time. So we're gonna be getting a Memories Edge update story pack. This one's gonna be involving Morpeah and Loen. Then we're gonna get Goodbye Freedom, Levia and Levencia story. So pretty excited stuff there as well. I always enjoy the browndust 2 stories, so I'm definitely interested to see where these go. And this is just some typical information, nothing crazy here. It looks like, okay, so this one caught my attention. So addition of illustrated dialogue feature. A new feature will be added that allows players to enjoy parts of the content story in a visual novel format. Future story presentations will follow the structure below. I'm really interested to see how this is going to be played out. The new Infinity content will also feature illustrated dialogue. Ooh. Again, I'm interested to see. I have an idea what they mean by this, but I would definitely want to see this in game. But I like what I'm hearing. So, Glupy Diner update. So, this is going to be one of the new major content we'll be getting in the game. We'll be able to get a bunch of rewards. So, we're getting Glupy Stars, Gold, and Refining Powder. This also has to do with your interactive scenes. So, touching a customer will grant specific rewards. And touching a special costume or a special customer will trigger an event. And you will acquire the contact information to chat with them via Messenger. So, that's really interesting for sure. I'm liking what I'm hearing. And then Messenger and Affinity content. So essentially, special customers will support Affinity content can only be found in the Glupy Diner pack with specific costumes. Of course, it starts off with new higher numbers. That's the only one available. But based on the 1.5 Annie live stream, it does seem they're teasing some future ones. So definitely keep an eye out for that. But essentially, meeting events can be held up to 3 times a day. Okay. So, and then of course a daily reset. So you'll be able to do it 3 times. And through these events, you'll be able to kind of build up affinity. And the affinity value increases when you complete a meeting event. Okay, alright. These animations can be set on the home screen. I like that. I like that a lot. And then special interaction. So this is the part where you're actually able to kind of move parts of the body of the characters. You could drag different parts, and it's actually pretty flexible with what you could do. It's more than I thought. I thought it was initially like you just touch a part of their body and like, oh, they just move or whatever. But you could actually move parts of their body. You could actually move clothing. So really impressed with that. They've really built a really strong like L2D, a special interaction, whatever you call this. Like they really did a lot to make these character models really interactive. I like that a lot. Unfortunately, it looks like there won't be any JP voice acting for these interactions. If the language set to Japanese, no voiceover will be played. It looks like it only is supported in Korean as of right now. I have played the game initially in the KR dubbing when I first started playing for the first couple weeks. It's actually really solid. Of course, I play in JP now, but I would have liked to have seen the JP dubbing for the special interactions. But again, it's not the biggest like issue and personally for me. I think KR still has really solid performances. So there you go. Here's some costume buffs and changes they'll be adding and changing. So there you go for that. Some increased damage, increased HP. So you guys can go ahead and pause and check that out for yourself. Personally for me, I don't really care too much about a lot of these costumes. Some SP reductions. Alright. And then we're going to be getting the 5-star costume guaranteed draw exchange tickets. We're going to be getting 4 of them. And essentially, it looks like we'll be able to pull random costumes from any from like the large pool that's existing prior to this update. So the new banners are going to be excluded. So Loen seems to be excluded, Levia, and yeah, Loen, Levia essentially, and Morpeah. They're not going to be available. But all the costumes available in the standard pool prior to this update are going to be available for this draw exchange. So I'm excited for that for sure. It looks like we're getting 4 tickets, and I believe that's how it works. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. I'll take 5 stars for sure. And now we're getting Loen. So here's some news regarding Loen. Here's the design. If you haven't seen it already, I've talked about it quite a bit on the channel, but I love it. Easily one of my favorite costumes in the game. Could be my favorite. She will be available for a whole month, so if you don't get her immediately, no worries, especially with all the rewards the devs are giving us and all the recruitment opportunities by playing through the game. You have a good chance of getting her for sure. For me, at least, I'm getting her to +5. And the new PV, which includes costume cutscenes, will be unveiled during maintenance. Okay, so we've actually already seen her cutscene or her skill animation during the live stream, but it's probably like it might be the best cutscene in the game. It's incredible. They like went all out with it. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. The same thing with Morpeah and Levia. They unveiled those two. They like went all out with all especially with at least Loen and Morpeah. Even Levia is strong, but they nailed it. Oh wow, it's incredible. I can't even get over this design. I don't know who thought of that, but they're geniuses. All right, so here's her kit. So she does have an initial 7 SP at a +0 upgrade, but once you get her a +1, we get her to 6 SP. Really solid. I would have liked to have seen 5 SP, but it's not the end of the world just because she does seem to do a lot of damage, a lot of area damage, similar to Sacred Justice. So I have high hopes for this character. The kit's looking really strong though. And here's the thing. So Celebrity Bunny Loen costume is limited, so it will not be added to Powder of Hope shop and standard banner after the pickup banner ends. Keep that in mind, guys. If you want this character, you want to get her like during this month essentially. And the same thing for Morpeah, same thing for the reruns for Eclipse and Celia whenever their banners are released. Well, we're getting Eclipse now, but when Celia's banner is released, keep that in mind as well. These are all limited Annie characters, so they're not going to be added to the standard pool. So you're going to have to wait a whole nother year likely, unless they pop up a new recruitment opportunity for these characters during the middle of next year, whenever next year. But if not, you're going to have to wait till the end of next year to get them again. So you don't want to miss out on them. If you want any of them, and if you want them to +5 especially, go after them right now for sure. But yeah, that's just that. So item. And then here's Levia. I actually haven't noticed, but she has different colored eyes. I don't know am I the only one who didn't notice that? I feel like I should have noticed that, but she has different colored eyes. That's kind of cool. Maybe I was too busy noticing like everything else regarding her design. But yeah, so she's gonna be available as well for starting this update. And for her kit, she goes from 5 SP at +0 to 4 SP. I like that, and it looks really solid as well. All other Levia costumes have really solid kits in my opinion, so nothing wrong there. I'm liking what I'm seeing. So Levia and Lavencia, which isn't we're gonna have to wait a couple weeks for Lavencia, but for both of them, they are not limited to this Annie, so we will not have to wait till next year to pull them. They're gonna be added to the Powder of Hope shop and standard banner after their maintenances. So go ahead. If you can't, you're like at least unable to get her the +5, no big deal, because they're gonna be added. You're gonna have other opportunities to get them randomly through playing through the other banners or just waiting till the Powder of Hope shop pops up for them. But again, no worries if you don't get them. For me, at least, I'm gonna try to get them as high as I can, especially Levia. I'm gonna try to get her to +5 if I can, but if not, I'll be happy with getting her to at least +2, +3 for sure. And there's her item, a rerun Bunny Eclipse. Incredible design. She's been out for a while. Everyone knows about her, but love Bunny Eclipse. And there's her kit. We already know about her kit. It's a solid kit. Celia has a better kit, but I like Bunny Eclipse better as a designing character personally. Not added to Powder of Hope shop or standard banner. Keep that in mind, guys. There's her item. This Diana, she's gonna be also added. Her banner is also coming. I wouldn't really, especially if you're low on resources to pull, I wouldn't really recommend her right now, just because she's already added to the standard pool. So you could pull her any time, really, or you have the opportunity to pull her at any time. Not guaranteed, but there's always a chance. But she does have a really strong kit. If you do want her, The idea is to try to get her to plus 3 so you get that 2 SP cooldown. But for me, that's a skip for sure. And then Celia, you have to wait. We have to wait till I think next week. But again, if you're interested in Celia, she has a really strong kit, really great design. So there you go. She is limited, so keep that in mind. And then here is our free costume. So just by you guys playing the game, by us, playing through the event story, log in every day, we're gonna have the opportunity to get her to +5. Daydream Bunny Morpeah. Absolutely excited because her skill animation is incredible and her design is incredible and just everything about her is incredible. Even her kit's really solid. So there's her kit right there. There you go. I'm definitely gonna get her the +5, and it's free. She's a free unit, so luckily, they're treating us really well during this anime. And I believe I'll come back to these the pickup schedules and new costumes added to the shops. So there are some issue fixes, so you guys can go ahead and check them out. Nothing too major, in my opinion, but there you go. Now, regarding the costume pickup schedule, so there you go. So like I said, this upcoming update will be getting Diana, Levia, Loen, and Eclipse. So all their banners are dropping, this upcoming maintenance patch. So definitely keep an eye out for them. Definitely recommend getting them for sure. At least skipping on Diana. I get the other ones, maybe skip Diana. And then for the Powder of Hope shop, we'll be getting Raffizia, Eclipse, Venica, and Loen. Eclipse, Dimension Wish Eclipse in specific, so that's going to pair well with the Eclipse rerun we're getting. And the Track and Field Loen, which I don't have, so I definitely need to get her for the Powder of Hope shop. I don't know how I don't have her yet. I guess I haven't been able to pull her, but I definitely need her. And then Mirror Wars shop, we're going to be getting Anesthesia, Gentle Maid version. And for Golden Thread, we're getting Track and Field Captain Levia. I think I have her to +2, but I don't mind another copy of Levia for sure. But guys, that's really it for the maintenance patch. This video is a little bit longer than I was hoping for, but there was a lot to unpack and uncover. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, definitely like, comment, subscribe. If you want more browndust 2 content, I highly recommend you guys download this game if you haven't and give it a chance, especially during the 1.5 Annie. So many opportunities to pull for these characters, and they absolutely cooked. I think browndust 2 is going to have one of the best months in gacha gaming history, in my opinion, just in terms of new content and designs, costumes, and everything. They absolutely nailed it, so I'm excited. Like you said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.